This is NUESTRA Casa ETERNAL. In other words, it's Harmonie and Liefie, book 5. This is poem number 318. And the first speaker of this poem is Harmonie. Free-flowing as the winds of passing time, glowing forever in my heart is the need for not only simple connection, but also for a home that only we can build together. The streets are empty at night, which once were bustling with people, and we hand in hand walk them, with the burning city far behind us. We have fled from the violence within the world to find each other out of all places here, passionate forever, eagerly awaiting change within the world. And one day the world would return to its previous self. We may never return to it, but for now we wait here in this city, dreaming by the shore of Hakko Beach, of a life together in countless worlds. But this is the only one thus far to have welcomed us here. My mind numbed by the heat of the sun, and by its poetry, and by the poetry of the breeze we fall together into the spirit of the free-flowing wind, which now and forever enters my front door. All we ever wanted was somewhere to fly away to, like those birds who were persecuted by the President of the United States. My heart always flows on forward, never returns to where it was before. The days of our past all exist and thrive in San Jose, but now only as ghosts. The love in veins ready to burst open forever, in the need and longing to pack up and leave South Africa, to stay here forever with you. Even the memory of time spent with you made my soul burst out in ecstatic song. The phantoms that dwell here are all benevolent. We together all seek truth, the memory of the past fading forever, making way for brand new memories in our life together. My heart was always longing for a new way of experience, a new light like a candle, a new dream in its fragrance, that remains here forever, even long after it is gone. The cadence of you following us until time expires, the gasoline that propelled our lives forward could only take us so far. Life and our identity in this place was prepared for us. In this house we waited, and there were many dwelling places, but one prepared for us. And here we no longer had any fear. Hold on to me forever, and we will pass the tradition and story of us down 1,000 generations. The story, when it is passed down, is remembered and made real, serving not only as an encouragement, but also as a bitter warning. The life in our veins was flowing on forward with no sign of stopping, save for what would abruptly stop it. Then we switched to Liefie. The ache inside our hearts to overcome and to return to where they belong. Find me here with you, holding on, dancing slowly. The moon lights up the room. The stars all line brighter than ever, because we had found the place all of them had fled to, away from the persecution of the President of the United States. A world we had found on our own. Our sanctuary, our place of contemplation and visions. Dream with me on the floor of your future. Hold me closer like the unsung anthem that you are. Come hold me and admire the beauty of poetry itself, glowing on forward forever. Hold me in the sacred space, this holy ground, and we remove our sandals and walk on water beneath our feet. The whole world flooded with water, but at least we are destined to gaze up toward the sky, feeling elated at the visions of multitudes of birds that are all nested here quietly, dreaming of building their own families, away from the swift pressure and constant antagonism which led to violence, which they fled from as emblems of peace. Bearers of their lamps, holding them calmly, dreaming outside the walls of our city. We watch these birds. My mistake, it's birds. So we watch these birds fly high above our walls as they enter and find the life in their own veins. All life exudes from the fountain that we found here, the secret to everlasting life as streams of living water. my heart always overflowing with new memories. And each morning, we wake to a new sunrise, greeting us and encouraging us to fight. But there is no longer any need to fight. San Jose has become our eternal home, our great world which welcomed us forever and drew us into its bosom to stay here. And we would never have a care in the world again. Life emptied and fulfilled, staying here forever. Never again a desire to leave this city, grasped around us tighter than our skin. The life in our veins led us here together. We followed our own beating hearts to the only place in the world where life could thrive. The rhythm of my heart forever kept me here in its motion with you. The light in my eyes from the moon, and you gazed at the moon. And forever gazed deeply at all of the approaching stars that had heard it was safe to shine upon this city. So they all congregated and glorified God in the highest heaven. I went to sleep and dreamt of these stars, but they would always return, always found their place in this movement, and dances and sway in the sky.